Welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready to do a reaction to American Horror Stories. We are on the 1984 season, not series, season. And this episode is called Red Dawn. Basically, at the end of the last episode, we got some answers, but then we got a bunch of questions. So we're going to have to see where things go from here. And remember my biggest question is if the Night Stalker can be brought back to life, and I thought fake Rita was brought back to life, although she might have just been knocked unconscious. Then can fake Rita and, well, we know fake Rita is alive. Was she resurrected or did she die? Don't remember. Does Ray come back from the dead? We haven't seen the hitchhiker, who we know has resurrected a couple of times. So, oh, and Mr. Jingles was shot, but then he disappeared. So is he resurrected? Does that mean that Trevor, aka Pornstash, it will come back to life? So a lot of questions. She's trying to get comfortable. I guess I need to go ahead and lean back and get started so that she can get settled. She has been trying for hours to sit in my lap. I have been transferring VHS tapes to DVD for it's a mental health related, well, substance use related series. It's the White Bison series, the Medicine Wheel, and the 12 Steps. And there were 7 VHS tapes. And so I finished transferring them to DVD this evening. I wouldn't let her get in my lap because I was also scanning while I was going through the tapes because you can't fast forward and you can't take a file and dump it over here. You have to watch the whole thing and and go from there. She hasn't been allowed to sit in my lap. So we're going to sit back, let her get comfortable, and see what the show's going to do for us. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. We're back at the gas station. Is that a gremlin? Or might be the other type of car that's similar to a gremlin. Oh, is that Rita? Fake Rita? So 4 years earlier. I like the lion picture. Dad? So fake Rita is Dee Dee. Is that all the women he had been with? Oh, she. So those are all the women he's killed. So her father was a murderer.
No matter how much I feed it.
So she's studying Mr. Jingles and gotten into all of this to see if she can cure Dad. Unless Dad kills himself because he's been found out by her. But I imagine then she wouldn't have the motivation to see if there's a cure to curbing the killer instinct inside. Although she doesn't know that Mr. Jingles
Do you really believe that?
wasn't the one who did all those murders, it was Margaret.
Please just put the knife down. I'm a psychologist. I can help you. You can change.
So she was already a psychologist. I should say she really is a psychologist then, because we didn't know if that was real or not. He does kill himself. So was that the gas station from before? I may have to start wearing my glasses while I watch this. Can't wear contacts right now. My eyes are too bothered by the pollen. I was going to say, don't tell me he throws himself into the fire.
God willing.
Good idea. Chet will go with you.
Is she going to kill him? Let him drown, tip the boat over, let him
Do you
drown,
think we should wake him up?
and then
Because
claim
he's
it was an
still with a
accident.
concussion.
She's gonna try to do it herself.
Yeah, keep that close, okay?
Foiled again.
No one's coming.
Is she gonna kill him? And mind you, Brooke first says there's safety in numbers, wants everybody to stay together. Then she doesn't argue when Margaret and Chet go in a boat to the other side of the lake. And then she goes off after Ray. So we're all split up again. Why did Brooke not listen to her own advice? Ugh.
Did you hit your head or something?
Got his head knocked off.
We're gonna get out of this nightmare.
Do you ever think about death, Chet?
She's gonna kill him. If she dumps him overside, he may make too much noise.
I know you're harboring a terrible secret.
Kind of doing a halo over her, which is weird. Well, I guess he won't make noise that way. Dump you overboard. Looked like he still had his ear. Oh, okay. Well, he did make a lot of noise, though.
Really loved him.
Are we going to get an admission that she cheated? Okay, thoughts are wandering. So if these folks can be resurrected, then is the mechanic and the psychiatrist going to be resurrected? What about the kids from 1970? Are they going to be resurrected? Is that why we had the hitchhiker at the beginning? To let us know that the others are all coming back?
Was it good for you?
Well, they didn't die naked.
I don't really have anything to compare it to. You were my first.
Well, if that's true, then she didn't cheat on
We
Montana's
never.
brother. Well, depends on your definition. Is she going to find Birdie? Yeah. Birdie or Trevor?
Is that my head in there?
Yes.
Oh,
What are you?
is she carrying the devil's spawn?
The world is crumbling out from under me. I don't know what's real. I don't
She's
even
grabbing the
know
hammer.
myself.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Lacey, sweet.
Hi.
Innocent Brooke. Such a good girl.
What you doing?
But I see what you really are. A fucking black hole where light goes to die. What? People peg me.
Just a quick hello.
What?
The way they're doing the scenes, going from one character to another in the scenes, it reminds me of Noises Off, if you've ever seen that movie. Or I think it was a Broadway play at one point. But it reminds me of Noises Off. I think that was done in the 70s, though. I don't think it would have been homage to it. But that's going through my head right now.
Killed all those counselors in the 70s.
Is he pulling the bullets out?
There's only one kill left.
And that's for Margaret. Hi, little girl. Uh-huh. You gonna lay down? .2 miles to where? Are they deep enough to kill him? He's gonna resurrect. Somebody's gonna resurrect.
Do you accept Satan as your master?
Was that a nod? I really like the landscape shots. 98 bottles here on the wall. 98 bottles here. Take one down, pass it around. 97 bottles of beer on the wall. Where's the bus? There it is. Can we go home? She gonna wake up in the body bag? Looks like an awfully fat body bag from Montana.
What am I supposed to do with this? There was no body next to it? Found it in the refrigerator. I heard there was a motorcycle wreck by the entrance. That body had no head.
But he's walking around.
Hey, have a seat. I'm just gonna take some vitals.
No heartbeat. No blood pressure. No heartbeat. Is he gonna die as soon as he leaves the grounds of the campground? Close the doors. You're supposed to sit in back with him while the other drives. Don't they watch any emergency shows? I know when I rode in the ambulance, even though I didn't need them, they sat there beside me the whole time. I just couldn't drive myself to surgery. It's the hitchhiker. Hi. Hi.
What the hell, Montana?
There is no Montana. Only Zool.
Ghostbusters.
We can be gods here.
Who's driving? Ah. Ramirez and who?
Hey.
Ah, Mr. Jingles. Where's Birdie? If everybody else is back to life, where's Birdie? End of show. Maybe not. Oh, it is. I disturbed Purr. Can you tell it's bedtime? Everybody's surrounding me. I don't know if you could hear Buddy when she meowed in my ear. I'll find out in editing. Jojo, you can always hear. And Purdy, you just see her. So some of my guesses were right, even my guesses from last episode. That almost felt like a wrap up. They could have ended the season right there. Short season, but they could have ended it right there. So I'm curious as to where they're going to go with this because it looks like Mr. Jingles and the Night Stalker, Ramirez, are going back to Los Angeles. Brooke is being hauled off to jail, and I think Brooke, no, Margaret didn't officially die. So are Margaret and Brooke the only two that are living now? We didn't see Trevor come back from the dead. We didn't see Birdie come back from the dead. We don't know where Dee Dee ran off to. Chet is dead. We didn't see him come back to life yet. Xavier. No, it was Xavier that died. We didn't see him come back to life yet. Chet, we haven't seen come back to life yet. He drowned in the lake. So the living dead are Xavier, Ray, Hitchhiker, I forget his real name, or character name. Did Dee Dee actually die? I can't remember if she died or not. She ran away. She ran into Jingles. Jingles wouldn't kill her and said she doesn't get off that easy. And that's the last we saw her. So living dead are Montana, Ray, Hitchhiker, Jingles, and Night Stalker. Jingles and Night Stalker have left. So it leaves the three left to rule the camp, as Montana put it. And we'll have to see if the others get resurrected. But if all these folks get resurrected, I still question then why couldn't the kids that were killed back in 1970, especially if Hitchhiker is there. If Margaret killed Hitchhiker, why aren't the others also haunting the campgrounds? Unless they just haven't showed them to us yet. Okay, that's it for my questions. That's where I'm at. I'm going to head to bed. I'm going to try to watch some more tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time. I've got 4 hours worth of mandarin oranges to peel, plus making my regular salad, plus making watermelon salad. It is watermelon season. The first watermelons were in this weekend. Well, I go once a week to the grocery store, so this is the first time they've been there since last weekend. So I'm excited for that. Thank you guys for joining me on this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. You can hear the purring.